Alright guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. If you think I forgot about Vigor, you're definitely wrong. So what I did was I took their hour and something stream and I broke it down for you guys into like little sections. So this is going to be a little bit different than what I've done before. I don't know, I'll chime in a little bit with my thoughts on a few of the things that they discussed about during the stream today. So let's get right into the video, and if you can, guys, drop a like on this thing too. It helps, I guess. Apparently it helps at my channel if you drop likes. So, alright, let's get right into it, guys. Here we go.
Sure thing.
So, first one is from Reddit. First off, love the game. Thank you so much for the laugh. Any chance the crosshair bloom will be addressed soon? Amazing question, and I think that we have the answer, right, boys?
Right. So we are aware of the bloom issue. It's something that has been addressed by the whole team. Unfortunately, can't promise anything for the other update, but not you worry. Thing was addressed, and I hope or I believe that in the other update, which is going to be the new season, the bloom situation or the blue issue will be resolved.
Yeah, exactly. So sadly, not in 8.1, but hopefully in 9.0, which is the next season.
Yep.
Cool. All right, so that was quick. Let's jump to the next one. This one is also from Reddit. So please allow us to put eye and headwear on balaclavas. Good question. And we are actually working on it. It's almost done. I wish I had a picture for you. I will probably post it to our social media.
Oh, you should.
Yeah.
It looks very good.
It looks so nice.
Yes, please.
And it's ready for which update, boys?
Zane, is it 9.0?
I think it is 9.0
Yeah.
with that update.
Alright guys, let me chime in here. So everything's coming in 9.0, which is next season, right? Season 9? I'm pretty sure it's season 9. What are those things called? The balaclavas? Balaclavas. Say that like 5 times as fast as you can. So basically those two things, all season 9. Alright? So just gotta wait for that stuff. Here we go. Let's get back into it.
Let's use 8.1 for example, right? I'm not going to give anything away, but let's say like there's something we really want to get in, and we say, yeah, we're going to have it in 8.1, but something keeps us from doing it. Technology, there's a bug, there's an issue, it just doesn't work quite right. And if that doesn't come in 8.1, and there's people who are really excited about that, then we're the bad guys, and we don't want to be the bad guys. We don't want to be the seller of false hopes. We don't want to build you up and then let you down. We want you to have a great experience overall.
Alright, let me just cut it right there real quick. So they talked about a couple things like the bloom to the guns being fixed, not next update, but the one following, which is the next season, and then the outfits where you can wear glasses and different things with the ski masks. I'm gonna call them ski masks, but they want to say they don't want to be the bad guys, right? They want to they don't want to promise things and then come through. They don't want to not come through, but they dropped the ball when it comes to the whole legacy season thing, and a lot of people have left Vigor. I've already said this a few times. So yeah, we're gonna get into the whole legacy season thing, but I found that interesting. They don't want to be the bad guys. They don't want to let people down, but they kind of already did. Just my opinion, whatever. I'm sure a lot agree and some don't, but we're gonna get back into this. Let's go.
Cool. Now, that was heavy. Let's move to something more positive.
All right.
So the next one is any update on fixing the bug where your gun doesn't work after opening locks on the locked container?
Yeah. Yeah. That bug will be fixed in 8.1.
Please adjust the maps. The best maps on the game, Battery and Sagburg, shouldn't be available at the same time. Also add more Shootout and Elimination maps, please. We were discussing this a little bit before the stream. And I think that these are actually this question has 2 parts. First one is having 2 best maps in the rotation. So
Right.
what do you think about it, guys?
Zane, do you want to take a hold?
The first part of the question, it's such an argument, right? 'Cause,
Yeah, it's really
like-
specific.
Well, it is specific because it makes someone pick and choose, right? And I
Yeah.
get it. It's also that choice of oh man, they're both my favorite. Which one do I want to play? I can see someone not wanting the option of choice at that point, right? Saying, hey, I just want to have my favorite map, my single map.
All right, guys. Zane, every player in your game wants player choice. I hate to break it to you, buddy, but Like, people aren't like sitting there like, oh my god, there's 2 really good maps up. I don't know what to do. Like, I can't even play this game because there's 2 good maps up. You know what I mean? I don't even know why this whole map rotation thing started. And during this stream, they just kept talking about the maps over and over and over. And you know, Vigor, why don't you go back to where we could pick our own map? I just don't get it. I mean, if you don't have the players to do that, that's one thing. But at least say that. There's nothing wrong with giving players all the choice in the world. Don't take the choice away from them. So you guys have this new map rotation coming in. And if that's what you're rolling with, that's fine. But I'd love to see not only random duos come back, but I'd love to see us be able to pick any map that we want. I don't understand why you take away the choice from players like this. Let me know, someone, why they did this. All right, let's continue.
We don't have anything that we're releasing there. We're rotating those out every 2 weeks with the new map. So it's also part of that, like, I'm going to play devil's advocate. Like, do you leave it up to the community? Like, you guys say, hey, we want this map this week. Like, it's one of those things. Like, you have that option of picking your favorite map in a sense as a community. But those other 2 maps, like, if you get the luck of the draw and you got your 2 map.
Okay, again, let me jump in here. No, Zane, people don't have a sense of being able to pick the map that they want. I understand what you're saying right there. Like, oh, we're going to listen to the community and we're going to pick certain maps that they want for their rotation, but everyone likes different maps. Like, stop trying to overthink it. Like I said, again, I don't know why you took away us being able to choose any map that we wanted. But if it's because you don't have the player base and you are adding a new map and you just have too many of them and there's not enough players to load in, then that's one thing, and I get that. But I'm all about player choice, so give us the freedom, give us the choice, bring back random duos, let us pick our own map, and go from there. All right, let's continue with this video, guys.
So we're definitely looking for new maps for where we can implement Shootout and Elimination. Right now, I can't be very specific on which stage we are or what, which map we are choosing for that. But stay with us. We definitely gonna push some new Shootout and Elimination map your way.
Yeah, and I just want to clarify, new map as in like variants of existing maps.
Yeah.
Like,
thank you, Zane.
All right, so again, when it comes to Shootout and Elimination, they are working on new maps, I guess, for those 2 game modes in Vigor. But you heard Zane right there. It's not technically like new maps. It's just taking one of their current maps and transforming it to Shootout or Elimination, which is really cool, at least, because Shootout and Elimination, we've been seeing the same thing. So definitely, you know, add some new stuff like Battery Jog, Grantham Valley. I'd like to see it. So definitely, that's cool. That'll probably drop in 9.0 or next season. That's definitely not coming in 8.1. Let's keep it rolling.
Is it on your mind sooner or later to add grenades, type, smoke, blinding, ADC? Who wants to start?
Zane?
Like,
you want me to jump on this grenade? No pun intended.
Yeah.
You can see here, like, Ryan Reynolds is definitely in the team, are excited about the grenades. I'm not sure if this is going to come in 9.0 or the next season update, but they are adding these grenades that we did talk about. It was like 2 months ago when I started talking about this. And all you guys' ideas and all that has helped bring this to Vigor. So we're going to see about that. But let's get back into it. They talk about the grenades a little bit more, and then I'll jump back in. All right, one sec.
It is a huge passion project for the team right now. It's under investigation and being looked at. One of those things that goes back to a previous question to circle back to, like, no details we can give of dates, when it could be ready. But this is something that the team is really looking at and working on. And just the progress from what we've seen from initial conversations has been really good, but nothing that we're ready to confirm and say, hey, yeah, it's game ready, it's game worthy. It's still a work in progress, but we are talking about it and we are very, very excited about it. Just nothing ready to go in, but those conversations are happening. We've heard you every day, every week about grenades,
Right.
And a lot of us as a team believe that they're a good idea for the game to help out with certain circumstances. Just nothing ready.
Passion of the whole team. Grenades. Wow. Like, show me a shooter without the proper grenade.
Alrighty, guys, a couple things. It's definitely cool, right? Like I said, that they're adding grenades and stuff like that into this, but it is a work in progress. So it sounds like that's actually a good thing, that they're actually really working on the mechanics behind using throwables and grenades. I don't want to see some, rushed crap version of it. But another point of interest here is, when did this become a passion for you guys? Everyone's like, oh, it's a passion for us. Grenades, we all love them. I mean, the reviews on it were a little bit mixed, or the community's feelings on Grenades and Vigor was somewhat mixed. And you even said you don't want a grenade fest. So I'm not sure when this became a passion. You guys, this game's been out for like 2 years, and you've never once talked about this or even mentioned grenades until now. But again, I'll take it. You guys are doing better. So that should be coming. Hopefully, I don't know if it'll be ready though for the next season's update. All right, let's keep it rolling.
Starting to try to do those things. Like, you see the little things that are happening, but there are things like we can do with more of the community, like hearing the conversation about like the favorite map and like trying to figure out the vote. We're talking after this period. Like, I just came up with a great idea of how we can figure out this bloodbath.
So it really depends. And I mean, like, after, 2 months of your favorite map, you would get bored of it anyway.
All right, guys. Again, they are talking about the maps. They, like I told you, they keep talking about these damn maps over and over and over. And what'd you say? If you play a certain map for 2 months, you'll get bored anyways. Well, you guys, I think, need to spice up Vigor a little bit, considering the people that have left. But we'll see. I mean, I guess I don't. That's another topic there. But again, they talking about the maps. All right, let's keep it going.
And as about legacy seasons, like, what are they even? When are they coming? And so on.
So, legacy seasons. Let's talk legacy. So, for starter, we knew that our Switch players and PS players weren't able to play through our first season of the Battle Pass, which was only on the Xbox that time. So, what we have created is a possibility to visit the previous Battle Passes seasons, and we want to provide you with the possibility of playing something that wasn't able for PS and Switch at the beginning. I think that we can go in further details that prepare for the Battle Pass season being ready in 8.1, not exactly on the launch day, but somewhere around. Please be more specific if you want, guys. And just one reminder, there for those people who already go through the Battle Pass first season, there will be some fall rewards, which means that you will be rewarded crates.
All right, guys, let me stop it real quick. So you heard it right there. Legacy Seasons is not dropping in 8.1. It's going to be around that time frame. Let's throw Ryan Reynolds back over Zane's face. So it'll be around that time frame that the Legacy Seasons do come out, which I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for this new update. It's 8.1. Also, keep in mind, too, these Legacy Seasons are not free if you have not previously purchased them. So for people like on Switch or PlayStation 4 or 5, if there's a certain season you want, you're going to have to pay for that. It's like another 680 crowns. So just keep that in mind, too. But it is not dropping exactly at 8.1. It's around that time frame. All right, let's keep this thing going.
Didn't give that much love to Switch players when it comes to extra stuff as we did to Xbox and PlayStation.
Lore and explaining a lot of things is something that's on the list of things we're doing. We're actively having the conversations. It's been one of the things I've been working on for most of the early part of the year, is trying to get everything figured out and right.
Coolio. All right, we have a question about cheaters and exploiters. When is the actual, when they will be punished or something like that? And Zane, you had a really good point before this stream.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I get the conversation and the question, but part of it is we're not going to reveal a lot of information of when it will happen, what we're looking at, what we're doing, because that will give people who are exploiting the opportunities to try to circumvent what's going on, what's happening. All I can say is that the first stage of really trying to counter the duping and resolve a lot of this is being tested right now currently with the partners, and we're actively getting their feedback right now on that implementation. I'm not trying to give the exploiters more ammunition to circumvent something. So just stay tuned. If you're a bad person doing it, you're gonna know. If you're a normal player, you're just gonna have a good time. You're never gonna know. Like, it's gonna be fun.
All right, let me stop him right there, guys. I don't trust Vigor when it comes to this at all. I mean, look what they did to like people that were supposedly camping. They were dropping bombs and alarms on them. So what the hell are they rolling out that they're testing to, you know, punish cheaters and dupers? Like, I just don't trust them in this whole situation. I'll have to wait and see exactly what they're doing. I don't understand it because just remove insurance from the game. If I believe if you just remove insurance, then people can't duplicate. And what is exactly cheating from them too? Maybe they should give out a list like, okay, if you trade with someone, that's cheating, or if you group up with someone, that's cheating, or are they just talking about actual cheaters and dupers? That's one thing I'd like to know right there. I mean, whatever. Just get rid of insurance. It's pretty simple. But all right, let's keep it going.
And when it comes to the mid-season 8.1 update, it's also like relatively close.
Relatively.
Relatively, yeah. Coolio.
All right, guys, that is it for this video. It's a little longer than I wanted, but I wanted to get all the important stuff from their stream into this video. And I also wanted to give my 2 cents and my thoughts on this. So 8.1 is relatively close. And I do want to say good job to the devs at Vigor. I know they're working hard and trying to answer questions, and they're trying to improve the game. So I give them credit. Much love, guys. Much love. But if you can, drop a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel with notifications on if you haven't. And I will see you guys in the Outlands soon enough. I'm out of here. Peace.